Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to the F1 Word and to the penultimate launch news and reaction video of 2023. Yesterday, Ferrari pulled the covers off the SF23, but this morning it was the turn of Mercedes to show us the W14. Now, the launch took place at Silverstone, which means, yes, the car will be on track later today for the shakedown. In fact, by the time this video goes out, it may well have already been out on track. And if I can include some photos in this video, then I absolutely will. The most obvious change is the team has returned to a black livery for this season. Yes, much of it is exposed carbon fibre. Bit of a theme going this season, but there is a bit of paint on there as well. Toto Wolff explained that it was mostly about weight saving, but did point back to the team's history, the legend that back in the day the car was white and overweight, and so was stripped back to the bare aluminium to get it down to the weight limit. Although I've got to say, there is apparently some debate over whether or not that is entirely true. And if you are interested in that sort of thing, I will include a link to a racefans.net article in the description that explains a bit more if you want to give it a read. Anyway, back to the car. In terms of the design, they have stuck with the zero side pod concept they surprised us all with last year, but with what appears to be some bigger intakes, or more square at least, as well as some tweaks around that general area. Once again, though, the word is pretty much evolution, with the team saying the core DNA of the car is the same, but there are some other changes. The press release points to the new profiling at the top of the engine cover, but does not mention much else, which isn't a great surprise, really. And they will be one of the teams keeping their cards very close to their chest. So, just like Red Bull, I won't be picking this apart because if you think back 12 months, the car we saw at launch didn't look entirely like the car they ran in testing or the first race. In fact, the team actually goes as far as to refer to these renders as an early iteration of the W14, so take them with great handfuls of salt. What are the team's targets for 2023 then? Well, Toto Wolff says the hope and expectation is, surprise, surprise, to be capable of fighting for the world title. However, he acknowledges the strength of the likes of Red Bull and Ferrari last year and that the team are playing catch-up. He added, though, that Mercedes face up to every challenge and will leave no stone unturned as they try to unlock every millisecond in the car, finishing by saying, and I'll quote him, "This year we are going all in to get back in front." Thanks for that, Toto. I'm now dreaming of a three-way fight between Red Bull and Mercedes for the title. What a season that would be. Just let me have my naive pre-season optimism, please. Overall, then, I think the car looks great and the black livery looks fantastic. Great to see it back. I remember when they were running the black livery a couple of seasons ago, I thought I missed the silver paint job, but now I think this one just looks so much better. I know the whole Silver Arrows name is part of their DNA, but there's nothing wrong with the change, and I love it. It also, and I guess this is the point really, serves a very important purpose in getting the weight of the car down, so it's win-win. I will say as well that the bright green numbers for Russell and the yellow for Hamilton look so much better than the blue and yellow they used last year, in my opinion, and they should pop really nicely on TV. Generally, a very good-looking car. Again, I'm not going to say much about the car design itself. We'll wait and see what they have for us in testing or even the shakedown, which unfortunately, I can't tell you too much about because I've got to head out after I've recorded this for an appointment. Not that I'd be able to tell you much about it anyway, of course. If you are on Twitter, though, it is well worth giving Craig Scarborough a follow as he will break down a lot of the changes once the car has hit the track if you are interested. And just one final point, really. I enjoyed the launch itself as well. It wasn't too long and it was a nice idea to have all that green room stuff before the stream kicked off proper. Just a heads up before I go, Alpine will be the final team to launch, and apparently that will be tomorrow evening with the Sky Sports live stream currently scheduled for 8 PM GMT. Keep an eye out for that one, unless, of course, you've already seen the leaks online. That is it for this one then, but let me know down in the comments what you think of the new Mercedes and what score are you giving the livery out of 10. Now, I will be back soon with some more content as always, but in the meantime, if you did enjoy this one, then please do leave a like as it really does help the channel out, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos or streams. But as ever, thank you for watching. I've been Sean, this has been the F1 Word, and until next time, goodbye.